Hello, Americans, and other friends, subscribers around the world. Back again, man. So, something we have, we've been, going through our motions of life. Thank the good Lord, it's August 1st.
Happy August.
Yeah, happy August. Hopefully very happy August. So anyway, we, going through the motions of life, and, the ups and downs, and trying to keep things rolling, and all y'all that are shopping on the eBay and everything, thank you very much. We're keeping it going. And we've been listing stuff, but we haven't been out junking, and treasure hunting much at all.
Yeah, we've been a little bit off our routine.
Yeah, you think? That's been, we were trying to figure out, other than that load of books that I picked up, it's probably been 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks since we actually, even going by yard sales, when you're going through stuff, even as much as our passion or whatever for the junking, when you're going through things, man, we drive by the sales and different things, and man, it's just like, dude, I just ain't feeling it. Well, yesterday, we're cruising through, and I was like, hey, we haven't, and we're actually out taking care of paperwork and all that. When you live in a small, in the middle of nowhere and around small towns and stuff, fax machines are kind of a thing of the past. And for us, we had to fax some stuff over, or get a fax some stuff, just taking care of paperwork going along with all this stuff. And we actually have you have to go to a gas station and fax stuff. So that's all just small town living, man, or county living, or in the middle of nowhere, backwoods, redneck hillbillies. So anyway, we're going through, and one of our favorite little junk shops was open, and we hadn't planned it or nothing. It's like, man, let's stop in there, and it had been at least probably 2 months since we've been in there, and man, we enjoyed ourselves thoroughly. Went a little crazy and just had a great time. Let me show you. First, I'm going to start off with this. So we're going to show this. Once we get, obviously I'm having problems just getting these videos out, but I want to get back on the mountain junkers. Hopefully, like I said, that life's going to get normal, whatever the heck that is, but I want some of that. But anyway, so in the middle of nowhere, a junk shop, I look down and I see this. And this reads, crawfish are delicious. And this is a Cajun print of a painting. I guess you can kind of see it. And it's actually by Mary Ann. I ain't gonna read her last name, man. It's Cajun, but even though that I'm part Cajun, I cannot read that last name. And this print's from, I think it was 1977, and she passed away in 2014, I believe. And anyway, I don't know, if it's worth a lot of money, so, but more than likely it's going to end up in Miss Kitty's or in our outdoor kitchen. But to find this Cajun print in the mountains of Idaho, you just wish they could talk and tell you the story.
Yeah, how it got here.
How the heck? What the heck? So that was pretty dang cool. This kitty wants to show these.
But these are so cute. These are like little emotion dolls. They've got 3 different faces. If you turn their pom-pom on the top, it goes from sad to pouch to happy.
These things are cute. I hadn't seen these.
That one says made in Japan. This one is slightly smaller and it says Hong Kong.
That's Sissy's face. There's TNT's face. And this one, man, like a little Indian or a little Eskimo. Actually looks like a little Eskimo baby. This is my favorite one right here. Oh no, that's a little cute one. I like the little mad face. Those are pretty dang cute.
I'm just going to set stuff right there.
Alright. And then this one just had to have, man. It's a old Ford pickup. I was trying to see if it was just a plastic one, man, but it's a detailed, and I would say probably from the 80s, man. Look at that old 58 Ford. I believe it's a 58 Ford. 53 Ford. And that's bad. I think all of us had one of these when I was a kid, or when you were a kid, if you're our age anyway. And this one's a trip to the zoo pocket camera, Fisher Price. Just do that, and then you look through this view. This view, you can see, like if you're taking pictures, this viewer, you can see, and it's, you can see in there. But there's pictures of animals from the zoo and stuff, so that's pretty cool.
If this matches, I was going to put it, I don't think it does. It might not. With those other canisters, but I don't know if it actually matches.
It's just an old copper flower thing. We got all this stuff and haven't looked through this, so you're kind of going back through this, so we'll remember some of this thing though. And look at this little vest pocket heart. It's a Horner's, made in Germany. Just a little teeny thing. And just look at that little mother, man. I love it.
Play it for us.
And then this weekend, which we ain't gonna make it, we haven't made it there in the last 10 years, but it's the Yellow Pine, Idaho Harmonica Festival in Yellow Pine, Idaho. And people actually come from all over the world to go there. It's a huge festival. We've been trying to get, it's always the first week of August. We've been trying to get back there for years and years, and always something comes up or whatever, and we don't make it. And obviously we're not going to make it this weekend. It actually starts, what is it, Thursday? Starts tomorrow. Yeah. So man, if you're anywhere, that's over on the outskirts of Cascade, Idaho. And it is a blast, man. I grew up going to it. And this, man, I think this picture is pretty. Pretty. I got all these, this is all for myself, but I got, oh, you just stabbed me with that knife, dude. Picked up all these hummingbird, these are the 3 bottles, man, but all these hummingbird parts. Picked all these up for myself just to have, because I love my hummingbirds. I got 4 feeders right there, so I can always, you know, you're always losing the little yellow things and all that jazz. A couple of salt and pepper, copper salt and pepper shakers. Pretty nice ones, screw-on lids. Well, it's a nice old, I thought it was a 4-pin, but a nice old 3-pin hunting knife I haven't played with.
Is it just 3 pins?
Yeah, it's 3 pins.
Oh.
I thought there was a pin.
Yeah, I thought so too. Did you want to look at books?
No. Oh, and then this, man. Let's see, put this up here. This aluminum box, man, that was the main reason I got it, but then started looking at it's actually a roller skate box. Look at these old roller skates, man. I think they're size 12 men's. Man, oldies. They're not a huge money thing. From Sears and Roebuck.
And the wheels are wood.
Yeah. Oh, they are. Yeah, they're just crazy. They're just these killer old skates. I guess I should show you. I was examining them myself. It's the first time I really looked at it. It's even got the tools for them. I want to look at this newspaper.
Me too. That's what I was doing.
You got this old newspaper in here.
That could
I
be
didn't even know that was in here.
Newberries. November.
Garvey Avenue.
It's California.
Is that what it is?
Back.
Look at that, man. A wagon, radio jet, $6.88. And old Jeeps. That's a bunch of toy ads. Christmas trees. I wonder when the heck this is. Sorry, it's gonna take a minute for this. I want to see if I can find a date. Look at the styles, man. It's got to be 60s. That's where I'd guess these from 50s or 60s. Wow, that is cool. Yeah, I would say old Newberries. There wasn't Newberries down in the Flatlands, was there? There was a Newberries in Medford. Man, $64.88 for a full-size pool table. I have no idea. I'll be playing with this, man. I didn't even really see this when we.
Oh, I saw it in there. I just didn't want to dig it out there at the store.
I didn't even think about it much. I was just after the box. I don't see any dates. Sorry, man. Got to check this out. It's pretty cool. Prices. I love looking at old ads and stuff. Cool. Pre-value holiday, November 14th. But man, I don't see any. You may not find a year on that. That's pretty cool. That's Cobra, California. Doesn't even have a date on there. That's pretty cool. That's in the bottom. But the main reason, man, that I went after it was the aluminum box. And the aluminum box, really, the aluminum box with or without the skates, it's all about the same value. So. I don't know, man. They'll be listed. They'll be listed, man. J.C. Higgins is what it says on the
bills. Up underneath here also.
It's Sears and Roebuck.
Well, it says J.C. Higgins.
Oh, does it really? Okay, it says Sears too. J.C. Higgins is with Sears. I just thought that was pretty dang cool, man. Oil on that back. Oh, that didn't do it again. I got it.
Got it.
Let's see what else. These, I had to pick these up just because I've got the fist screws axe and the hatchet, and these were just in there, man, just the case of the carrying deal, so pick those up. I don't know what the value on them are. This thing, man, I had to get,
just cause.
Let's see if I can read the dang name on this thing. Is huge, man. Hawthorne Manufacturing Company. Hawthorne, New Jersey. Man, look at the size of that bottle opener. Pretty dang cool. I forgot the tool in that. Oh, forgot the tool in that. And this, I'll just do this first. What's this? This is one of Miss Kitty's little finds. This is actually a bathroom ashtray with the little cherubs on it. Man, but it's a little bathroom ashtray. I remember my great-grandma always had a ashtray in the bathroom. That's where she'd go hide from her. Man, nothing funnier than watching a 70-something-year-old. Was she that? Yeah, she's probably that or late 60s, hide from her mom that was in her 80s to smoke cigarettes. But pretty darn cute. Oh, no, this must have been for Tevin. Just a fancy little
first eater spoon.
First eater spoon. He's getting so dang big. We just had his big year birthday party. And these we always pick up. Love the wall mount. Look at that old wall mount lamp. Actually, it's got the where it just clicks on the light bulb. And Miss Kitty above our bed, which I'm going to replace it with this one, or we got another one here. Is we got her this one extended out, man. She wanted it so bad, so bad, so bad. And then it took me a while to get it mounted on the wall, and I got it mounted on the wall. I think she's used it twice, and I whack my head on that thing all the time.
You say a while to get it mounted?
Yeah.
How long is a while?
Oh, a couple years, bro.
5 years.
Whatever.
Has it been there for a year?
Let's change the subject.
That's what I
Let's
thought.
talk about these suspenders.
Okay, talk about these suspenders.
These are just some quality made Filson suspenders. Just had to get them. Some of this stuff I don't know. And this is a pair, man. I got this one for myself, actually. These are off to the side. These ones are called hold-ups. They're actually pretty dang expensive at D&B Supply. But these ones, you actually go and they go off the side. So they're on your back.
Huh.
So I'm going to try this. My britches are getting to fall
down. You put your arms through?
Yeah, you put your arms through and then they clamp here instead of the front.
Cool.
Because see, man, I wore suspenders and Miss Kitty's like, oh no.
Well, the ones that attach in the center.
I want some of them ones like, ooh, my mind just went blank.
Okay.
My mind is going nuts. I wanted to say bear paw, but it wasn't bear paw. I need to call it bear paw. I don't know why I'm doing pulling stickers. It's a natural reaction. But that is whole stainless bucket. $2, man. Gotta have an old stainless bucket, $3. And then these are definitely for resale. But man, brand new in the package, 30-page scrapbooks.
2 of them for $2.
Yep, European bonded leather. So those are pretty dang nice. And this, I got it. I had no idea what it was, man. I just seen, because the raven and the crow's my totem. And I was like, man, I'll hang that mother up on a, put it up on the wall in the shop or something like that, just because it was so dang cool. And said something about it on our way home. Miss Kitty's all, that's from Harry Potter. And I was like, really? So I guess we'll check it out. But if not, it's going to be hanging on my wall. Because I don't care. Is that all the stuff in there?
Get books.
Oh, I can show a few.
Okay.
Oh, this thing I actually got for Kevin D. But Kevin's wanting to, which we're going to probably do something with him too, but he's wanting to get back. He's been collecting stuff, wanting to get back into doing the flea markets and stuff. And the way we're going to do them, and I've talked about it before, is we're going to set it up so that, just a one-day, man, just where we run out there. I had an old friend, man, Chico. And that dude, man, I'd be set up with my spread, 10 by 30 canopies, all the work I put into it, and old Chico would pull up in his car, a car, not a truck, a car, open up his trunk, throw out a blanket, throw out a bunch of, about this much stuff out on that blanket, and he'd sit there from about, 8 or 9 in the morning till noon or 1, and I'd watch him pull in as much money as I was making with this spread, and I was like, dude, he's on to something there. So that's kind of our goal, is to do that. Well, I picked this up for Kevin D, so he can, put rings and stuff, because Kevin deals in a lot of, he loves his gold and silver and all that stuff, so that's for him. An old Case tractor manual, old Blackhawk tractor, garden tractor manual, sheep handbook, housing and equipment, an old Chilton's. Yeah. Records, this one I kind of got just for my own thing, but Records of North American Big Game, 1999, 11th edition. This is actually a kid's school book. It's Exploring Idaho's Past, we're going to have all that. And then just because it was fish, don't plan on going fishing in Colorado, but some Colorado angling guide, man, pretty good size one. Colorado's Guide to Fishing. And Trees and Shrubs of the Pacific Northwest, 4 Pacific Northwest Gardens.
Nice, I didn't see that one.
Dang cool, man.
I might have to see that one.
And it was muskrat. Sorry,
Oh, was it
dude.
muskrat?
Yeah, I'm telling you, my mind is hey, gone.
At least you finally got it.
Dude, how could I ever forget Muskrat? He's unforgettable, man. He's like my brother.
Yeah.
We are brothers from another mother. Sorry about that, dude. But he's got these suspenders, man, that are amazing.
Yeah.
I think he actually makes them. You make those bear paws? I mean, bear paws. See there, I did it again. Muskrat, dude. I better call Bear Paw. He's on my mind. And that is the stuff he's been going through. Texting me and stuff's getting better. And hopefully ours is getting better. Oh, here's that other thing you got for Kev.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a garden, a seed spreader thing. Kind of cool. Put your seeds in there. And go seed the whole forest.
He's going to be doing
some experiments.
Restoration on our land for us.
Yeah.
Getting rid of some noxious weeds and bringing in some native.
We're going to try some plots or whatever you want to call it, but taking certain sections, because we have talked about it before on these, man, is we have on our on the homestead, on the creek bottom here, basically we have every kind of terrain that is in Idaho dang near. I mean, because we've got the the pine trees and forested, we've got the sagebrush, we've got the prairies, we've got the wetlands, we've got the creek bottom. The only thing we ain't got's a river and a lake, which I'm hoping to do a pond, down the road and stuff. But like I said, that's something Kevin's always talked about, bringing, people out here to show them and stuff like that, because you can just show them just by walking around the whole
such a small piece
of land, yeah.
Have so much diversity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've also got, he says, dang near every noxious weed that grows in Idaho is somewhere on this property too, along with the good ones, and the mullins and the burdock and the hawthorns and stuff. But so anyway, we're going to try to get rid of, got one that's very invasive that we need to get rid of, and so we're actually going to try to burn it and reseed it and do some experiment more than anything. Thank God and knock on wood, man, we've had some big time kill the moths.
Right.
Yep, that they're actually selling off the lumber, and that's over the Crouch.
Don Lane.
No,
maybe it is Crouch.
I think it's Crouch.
Yeah.
Croucher.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's in the Boise National Forest.
No, it's actually in the Pacific, or
in our national forest. Anyway, so they're selling that off, trying to get rid of those. And those ones, the sad things about them is you don't even know. I mean, other than if you find these caterpillars that they.
He's back.
But these caterpillars have these horns and all this, man, and letting us know he's here. So, but these caterpillars have these horns and stuff, man. They're cool. She actually picked up one, man. Kevin, put that down, Mom. Put that down. Don't. But that, man, if it rubs on you and everything, man, it will give you a rash and hives and all kinds of stuff with her skin, man. We don't need that. So, man, there's I guess that's a little bit of. It was kind of nice to go out, play, and be normal. What the heck that is. But so we're just gonna keep on keeping on, get all this stuff. So check out the eBay. A lot of this stuff will be on eBay. Some of it's for ourselves, some of it's for
Resell?
other. Yeah. Katie Jo wanted to know what we picked her up, but I didn't see nothing.
No.
So I hope she don't watch this video.
Yeah.
I didn't get nothing for car. I don't think
got
either.
that spoon for.
Oh, I guess that, but that's for kids. You know, she wants something for
Pull that
herself.
out.
Those are dolls. They ain't worth some. Those would be consistent. So, check out the eBay, man. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning. And good Lord willing. And the creeks don't rise.
We will be back again tomorrow.
We will?
Yeah, I think we need to make August a 31 video month.
Wow, she's trying to put it out there.
Yeah.
See ya!